The CIA is appealing to Chinese government officials and dissidents to share information with the agency, and they're making their pleas by social media. Scripps News national security correspondent Liz Landers joins us now. And Liz, these videos are just out on the CIA's YouTube and X feeds. So why do they think these are going to work?
The agency is hoping that the creative nature of these videos helps them break through, and they're hoping to lure Chinese government officials and dissidents who are looking to help the United States and share information with that agency. And so they have released two slickly produced videos in Mandarin that posted yesterday. So far, they're being circulated by the CIA's official channels on both YouTube and X. CIA Director Ratcliffe said in a statement provided to Scripps News, quote, "Today, the CIA released Mandarin-language videos aimed at recruiting Chinese officials to steal secrets. No adversary in the history of our nation has presented a more formidable challenge or capable strategic competitor than the Chinese Communist Party. It is intent on dominating the world economically, militarily, and technologically. Our agency must continue responding to this threat with urgency, creativity, and grit. And these videos are just one of the ways we are doing this." Now, Holly, let's talk about these two videos because they are targeting different types of demographics here. The first video that you're seeing here on your screen is called "Why I Contacted the CIA to Take Control of My Fate." And it portrays a senior CCP official who is concerned with the ongoing disappearance of other officials, which a spokesperson for the agency told me speaks to true experiences of people in the CCP. Then there's the second video, and this video portrays a more junior, mid-career Chinese government official who feels stuck supporting the career of his superior and feels like he's not advancing in a corrupt system. The CIA spokesperson who I talked to told me that this video is meant to highlight the growing divide between Chinese elites and the rest of Chinese society. And they're hoping the CIA to show that they can offer a different path for people going forward. Now, a CIA spokesperson told me that the videos aren't aimed at just being sort of spy versus spy and not solely counterintelligence, but they're also seeking to reach Chinese assets across a range of issues that includes advanced science, the military, cyber technology, data, and foreign policy. Holly?
Fascinating. So is this the first time the agency's tried something like this?
No, this is actually not the first time that the nation's top spy agency has tried to use creative methods or foreign languages to attempt to reach new audiences. The CIA has produced similar Russian language material, and they also released a video in October of last year offering detailed steps, again in Mandarin, for how to securely contact the CIA no matter the location. And Holly, when I asked about the success of these videos and whether the CIA has already received outreach from Chinese dissidents, this official that I talked to told me that if the videos were not working, they wouldn't be making more of them.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. Fascinating what they're doing and the uses of social media. Yeah. Scripps News national security correspondent Liz Landers. We'll continue to follow this story with you, Liz. Thank you.
After weeks away, Republicans returned to Washington this week, trying to make additional progress on the one big beautiful bill that President Trump is hoping to pass, with everything from cuts to taxes to cuts to spending that Republicans have been promising. But some of President Trump's closest backers on Capitol Hill now questioning whether the bill will contain some of his 2024 campaign promises. You've got Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, but some of the other things President Trump promised in the campaign trail, the no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, no tax on overtime.
If we can find a way to make that happen, we will. And I think the mission is very, very clear. Let's get out there and support President Trump and his agenda and follow through on what President Trump said he would do during the campaign. And if that's one of those issues, we need to find a way to make it happen.
Other Republicans openly venting frustration about the progress of the bill and the fact that they have not yet made meaningful headway toward bringing it up for a vote. Republicans, including Speaker Mike Johnson, want to bring that bill up for a vote by the end of May.
Are you concerned that not enough is getting done on reconciliation fast enough?
Yeah, I am concerned. The American people voted for President Trump's agenda. The people, they put their trust, they put their money, they put their time into the last election. And if Republicans right up here in Congress don't honor what they have demanded, the mandate that they have demanded, then the people are going to turn their backs.
House Speaker Mike Johnson will have to walk a very fine line. He frequently says he's got the slimmest Republican majority in American history, and he needs to satisfy all ends of the Republican spectrum. For conservative Republicans who want to see massive spending cuts, he'll have to satisfy those without cutting too much money that will turn off moderate Republicans, some of whom have openly warned about possible cuts to Medicaid and even social service programs like SNAP benefits, food stamps for many Americans. The Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, saying this past week he's hoping to have the bill passed and to President Trump's desk by the 4th of July. Nathaniel Reed, Scripps News Group, Washington.
President Donald Trump's first 100 days in office have been met with mixed reviews from constituents on the issues from executive orders, tariffs, deportation, and more. We wanted to find out how people would rate his job performance in these first 100 days. So Scripps News Group set out to answer that question from coast to coast. In Clark County, Nevada, Trump won with over 50% of the vote in 2024. Locals are sounding off.
I'm going to give him an A because I did, in fact, vote for Trump, and I do think he is going to bring God back into this country, which I'm a firm believer.
He's not good for the economy. The economy's tanking. He's not doing anything he promised the people that did vote for him.
I think he's done a lot of the stuff he said he would do when he got in office already. He's already, whether you like it or not, he's doing a lot of it.
Trump's largest margin among the 7 swing states in 2024, Arizona.
I would grade him an A. I used to run a business, and if we had as much fraud in our business as we have in our current government, my business would have went under.
A big fat F. He is out for himself, and he doesn't care who he hurts.
Like how he runs this country like a company, not a country, because this is all about money and dollar signs.
Trump lost to Kamala Harris in California in 2024. Locals in San Diego are not shy with opinions.
I'm giving President Trump an A because I feel safe with him as president. He's controlling the borders.
An F grade. I believe that he has taken this country down a path of chaos and division.
Probably the stock market is my main concern right now. I feel like you got to give somebody a little bit more time than just a few months to judge them.
And in Trump's home state of Florida, he won 60% of the popular vote. His report card mixed in West Palm Beach.
A letter grade, I would give him an A.
And tell me why you gave him an A.
I don't think we've had anybody do as much in the first, few days. You said 90 days?
An F. An F. Tell me why. Well, lots of reasons. The market, the fact that he's buying crypto, and there's all sorts of... The process has been totally eliminated.
A++++, because look at our economy. It's rebounding.
And in Tampa, mixed grades.
I don't like what I think is going to happen to the American economy, so I'd have to give it a D.
Doing a great job.
What grade would you give him?
A+.
It's an F. Complete failure.
A+.
A+, why?
I think he's doing everything great for the United States.
Trump lost to Harris by nearly a 6% margin in Virginia in 2024.
He's not known for the best reputation, but if you know how to run a business,